Brian Palavai Run Far here with Rob Krar before the 2014 North Face Endurance Challenge Championships. How you doing, Rob?
I'm doing well.
You've had one hell of a year going back to, well, exactly 1 year ago.
Yeah. It's been a crazy year. Unexpected. I really wasn't planning on running those 300s this time last year. That's for sure. I don't know when that idea got in my head, but I kind of rolled with it, and thankfully it worked out really well. And I'm excited to race tomorrow. I think I said the same thing last year. I'm excited to write this final chapter, close the book, and throw it on the shelf, and
kick up some feet, and drink some coffee.
And sleep for a month. I think I just want to be a cat for a month. That'd be great.
Yeah. How are you feeling, like energy-wise and training-wise? You had Western States. You had back-to-back hundreds with Leadville and Run Rabbit Run.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do after Run Rabbit Run?
Yeah, I took a good break. 21 days of absolutely nothing. Didn't even go for a mountain bike ride. So it was a good break. And then it was really just a typical training cycle. I always have a hump I need to get over in terms of feeling comfortable, feeling good in my training. And that hump took a little while to get over, but man, once I got over it, I just had some really great, solid training last 5 weeks or so. So I'm feeling confident, really fit. I'm excited to get out there and mix it up with those boys. It's gonna be amazing.
And you won it last year. You're the defending champ. Is that now that you start to cycle into that that role for a number of big races?
Yeah.
What's that feel like?
I don't put too much thought into it,
to
be honest. I always run my own race out there.
Mm-hmm.
This field is incredible, and it's going to be even more important for me to again run my own race early on. That allows me to be competitive at the end. So, especially with the weather and the course changes, and a lot of newbies, new guys, fast guys. Who knows what's going to happen out there? But I won't be at the front. That's for sure. Not early anyway.
Sitting back.
Yeah.
Where did you join the lead group last year?
Somewhere around Cardiac, I think.
Mile 18 or 20 or something.
Yeah, once we started that out and back, it was, I think we had kind of formed a pretty solid group out there and pretty much stuck together all the way on the out and back. So it was somewhere around mile 15 to 20, I think, is when I joined the lead back.
So you'll keep running your own race tomorrow?
Yeah, for the most part.
It's kind of... there's a bunch of real fast guys out there, and there's some of them are going to probably go off the front or try to.
Yeah. When I say I'm going to run my own race, I say that to a certain extent. Obviously, Zach Miller proved you can run off the front and win a race. So I'll be conscious of that. It is a long race. I'll run my own race for the first 15, 20, reevaluate midway through the race, and if there's someone way off the front, I may not wait quite as long as I did at Lake Sonoma to try and catch up.
Yeah.
So, definitely early in the race, running my own, reevaluate, and just see how it goes near the end. Last
year you threw in I don't know if it was a tremendous surge, but you put a tremendous difference on the field in those last just couple miles. Like, was it 8 minutes and 4 miles or something? Like, it seemed that way.
Yeah.
Do you feel like this year that you kind of have that, that depth of a well that you can tap into?
I think so.
Yeah.
Training's been great. It's been really eye-opening that I've erred on the side of caution this training cycle.
Mm-hmm.
I've probably put in a bit fewer miles and a bit less intensity, but I feel fitter and stronger than I did at this time last year. I think that's reflective of having 2 years of solid ultra running and training under my belt, and I'm able to do that. So yeah, I feel good. I've had some great workouts. I think the speed's there, the strength's there. Just gotta get it done on race day, like always.
It's gotta be pretty scary for the rest of the men's field to hear you're feeling more fit than you did last year.
Yeah, but it sounds like a lot of people have had a great training cycle.
It really has.
People are really ready, despite this being such a late race in the year. People are ready to roll.
It's been surprising. There's so much depth of the field, and it's the last race of the year, so you expect a lot of people to sign up and quietly pull, but it's not. A lot of the men's head of the field is going to be on the line tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Who do you think has, other than yourself, maybe the best shot at winning up there?
Yeah, I'm not even trying to play that game.
Yeah.
Like there's so many guys, so many unknowns. I haven't been following the social media or Strava a whole lot at all, so it could be kind of foolish for me to make any predictions. I think there's going to be a very large pack halfway through the race, and I don't think it's going to break up as much as it did last year. So I think you could see a larger group of guys coming into Mirror Beach with 10 to go, and that'll make it real exciting.
That will.
Yeah.
Before Western States, you kind of went to your own place and were quiet for quite some time leading up to it. What's different, say, before a race like this? What was different about you, either about Western States or where have you moved to in your head that you can sort of be more open about this race?
Yeah, I think I've stayed fairly quiet on this go around as well, and I think mainly because it's been such a long year. It's been really exciting, very challenging at the same time. Western States was special. I mean, that was really a once in a lifetime kind of race. I focused on it for a year. I don't know if I'll ever have a race that I put so much time and effort and heart into as Western States, and I just felt like I wanted to hold on to that and make it my own. There's so much that goes on behind the scenes and in the months that lead up to a race, and then there's so much attention focused in the days before a race, and I don't know, I felt almost protective of the work I'd done a year before, and that's one of the big reasons I kept real quiet.
You wanted to show it off on the big day.
I guess I just wanted to,
or you're just enjoying it. I mean,
yeah, I guess speak through actions, not words, and it was, I don't know, just felt right to make it as personal and my own as I could, and staying away from a lot of the print and media was, I guess, one way I went about it.
Since then, you really shared a lot of the personal through the film that came out a couple months ago. What's that been like? Because I think there's been a reception to it for sure.
Yeah, it's been overwhelming. It's been amazing. Like everything that's happened in the last couple of years, it was unexpected and not intentional, really. Joel did such a great job of sort of asking the right questions, and I felt comfortable with them, and he did a great job of putting that into an 8-minute short film, and I'm really happy about it. It's something that I've struggled with for a very long time and been very quiet about it. And I had the sense beforehand that a lot of people struggled with similar things, but I didn't quite understand the extent. And I think it's really a very common thing, especially amongst runners, and maybe even more so with ultra runners.
Yeah.
And it's been good. I don't have any answers, but I think just maybe removing some of the stigma, and opening up a dialogue might be helpful to others, and I'm really glad I did it.
Well, thank you for that.
Yeah,
Thanks for chatting.
For sure.